In the bleak midwinter, frost and wind made moan. Earth stood hard.
Hello and welcome to another episode of December Daily, in which I use Bree's prompts from Create December 2018. Today's prompt for day 21 is throwback. So this turned out to be another one of those perfect prompts for my let's say life situation. So here you see I'm showing you some rose petals and a little bag that that I had got when I ordered, I don't know, stickers or something, and I keep a few of those just in case I want to make some stuff with it. So I decide to cut that down into the shape of a tag, and then I'm going to put those petals inside and sew around that with my sewing machine to close it up and to make a tag out of it. So here I've come back from sewing, and I really like how that turned out. It's not completely flat because I just dried the petals on a radiator, so they weren't in a book or anything, but so it goes. And now I'm just adding an eyelet, and I'm gonna think about how to attach that to the page later on. So now I'm just gonna add a background with a designer paper, and I do again go for some pink tones because I just love them so much. I know it's not that Christmassy, but it's okay, I think. And then I'm just gonna be adding a bunch of photos on that left side. And just to explain what I'm writing about or what my theme is concerning the throwback. So if you've been watching my channel, you know that I've had my last few days at my school where I was working, and I remember 5 years ago when I started the job. So I work in the high school office at our school, and 5 years ago when I started, I remember my predecessor, when she left, the high school students surprised her with like a choir. They sang for her in front of the high school office, and it was so touching. And I remember thinking then, I don't think that I'll ever have that kind of a relationship with the students, just because, you know, I'm not so outgoing, and I don't know, I just didn't think that would ever happen. And so now my last day was coming up, and I was also surprised by the students with something so sweet and touching. So I was in the office, and one of the students came with a long-stemmed red rose, and just came to thank me and just wish me all the best and tell me that they're gonna miss me. And I thought, oh my God, that's so sweet, and I hugged her and everything. And so then another one came and another one came, and it turned out to be 100 students with 100 roses, and each one giving it to me with a hug and telling me they'll miss me and wish me luck. And it was just the most amazing thing ever. And so that's what I'm documenting here with the photos. And yeah, they also gave me like a sports t-shirt with my name on it, and also just a really nice huge card where they're all signed. So we have about, I guess, about 270 high school students in our school, and it was just the card full of well wishes, and I was just totally overwhelmed, and I would never thought that they would do something like this. And yeah, so I was so touched, and so I'm just documenting this day in my journal because I never want to forget how lovely that was. So now I'm on the right hand side, and I'm just using another designer paper, which has the same color scheme. And I also punched the edge to have a nice decorative edge. Then just inked the edges, and now I'm just gluing it down. And now I'm trying to figure out a way how to attach this petal tag, and I also wanted to add the day 21, so I'm just using my smaller stamps to stamp that 21 there, and I'm just gonna ink it and punch a small hole into that so I can just add that to the tag. And then I'm just gonna thread some twine through both of those, and yeah, I made a hole in the page so I could just thread it through there. And then I thought, well, let me punch another hole because I didn't want that page to rip on the top there if I tie it like that. So I thread it back in through there and I just tie it around those two holes. That works really well. And then I wanted to also, of course, put that prompt on it, the throwback. So I'm again using my Recollections clickable alpha set, putting together the word throw first, stamping that vertically. I should have put a writing board or something underneath because the R or the O, I can't see now, didn't come out very nicely. So now I'm just putting the word back together and stamping that horizontally. And then I just wanted to add a little touch of something Christmassy, so I just stamped these little twigs on two of the corners. Yeah, and lastly I'm going to document exactly what I just told you. So thank you so much. Have a lovely day. Bye.
Snow had fallen, snow, snow.